Daiginjo is expensive. But why? You see it on menus and the price jumps. Many beginners assume expensive means better. That's the trap. In sake, price often reflects a few specific production choices. I'm Rakuda, a certified sake sommelier called Kikizaki-shi in Japanese. Today I'll give you one simple graph so you stop guessing. After this, you can choose faster and waste less money. Not by memorizing rules, by using one shortcut, then checking details safely. Think camera modes. Not perfect, but useful. A basic camera mode gives you a reliable photo. A pro mode can give more detail, but it costs more effort. Sake labels work a bit like that. More polishing can point to a cleaner, more refined direction. And higher price usually comes from two boring reasons. More work and less rice left. You're paying for labor and loss, not magic. So don't treat Daiginjo as a trophy. Treat it as a style choice. 3 steps. Step 1, read the graph. Step 2, choose clean or rich. Step 3, confirm the label. That's it. If you do those 3 steps, you avoid most beginner mistakes, especially when a menu gives you very little information, or when a store shelf gives you too much information. Now let's start with the graph, because it clears up the biggest confusion. Percent means remaining. This is the key unlock. Many people hear polish ratio and think how much was polished off, but it's easier to read it as what remains. 70% remains. That means 30% was polished away. 60% remains. That means 40% was polished away. 50% remains. That means half the grain was polished away. So lower percent means more polishing. And more polishing often points toward a cleaner direction. Why? Rice has layers. The outside has more proteins and fats. The center has more starch. Starch is what you want for a pure, clean ferment. So brewers polish to reach the rice heart. Rice heart is starch. That's the purpose. It's not about luxury. It's about targeting the clean core. So when you see 50% remaining, you're looking at the highest polished zone. That zone is often linked with Daiginjo. Not always best, but often cleaner and more delicate. Words can combine. This is another place beginners get stuck. They think Junmai, Ginjo, and Daiginjo are separate boxes. But they can stack. Junmai is ingredients. In simple terms, Junmai means the base is rice, water, koji, and yeast. Ginjo is Polish style. It points to a more Ginjo-style direction. More polishing and typically more careful brewing. So you can have Junmai Ginjo. That means it follows both ideas at once. Now added alcohol. Added alcohol is not bad. Some people hear added and imagine cheap dilution. But in many cases, it's used in a controlled way. It can lift aroma. It can sharpen finish. Think of it like a drop of water in whiskey. A small change can open aroma, not dilution. It's a technique, and you don't need to love it. You just need to avoid the myth that it's automatically low quality. Now, the practical rule. Decide first, clean or rich. This is the fastest filter for real life. Clean is light. Clean is crisp. Think clear finish, gentle sweetness, and a polished feel. Rich is weighty. Rich is rice forward. Think more umami, more grain presence, and a fuller texture. Neither is better. They fit different foods and moods. As a shortcut, clean often points to Ginjo or Daiginjo. Rich often points to Junmai. This is not a perfect law. It's a beginner-safe direction. So you choose the vibe first, then use the label to get there. That prevents a common mistake. Buying Daiginjo when you actually wanted rich comfort. Why costs more? 3 reasons. More work. Polishing rice is effort and time. And the brewing style often needs more precision. Less yield. More polish means less rice remains, so less potential sake from the same starting rice. You lose material before you even brew. More time. Ginjo needs slow control. Often colder, slower fermentation, and careful handling. So price is not just taste. It's a package of work, yield loss, and time. That's why Daiginjo can be expensive even when the bottle size looks the same. You're paying for what happened before it reached the shelf. Use food. This is where the clean or rich filter becomes practical. Seafood or salt. Go clean. Light fish, sashimi, oysters, simple grilled fish, salty snacks. Clean styles often feel sharper and fresher here. Meat or soy. Go rich. Teriyaki, sukiyaki, soy-based sauces, grilled meats, richer appetizers. Rich styles can stand up to deeper flavors. So the order matters. Food first. Then clean or rich. Then label. This is also a great way to order at a restaurant without knowing the brand. You're choosing a pairing direction, not gambling on a word. Restaurant tip, Minas rarely show percent. That's normal. So don't wait for 70% or 50%. Use the words you do see. If the menu says Daiginjo, expect a clean direction. Daiginjo is often clean. Daiginjo is often elegant. It can feel fragrant, but don't assume huge aroma every time. The safer expectation is clean and delicate. Good with light dishes. If you're eating something subtle, Daiginjo can shine. If you're eating something bold and saucy, you might prefer a richer Junmai instead. Store tip. A store gives more information, but it can still confuse you. Start with 2 easy words. Amakuchi is sweeter. Karakuchi is drier. These are not perfect either, but they help. Then use an ABV hint. 13 to 14 feels lighter. It often drinks softer and easier. 15 to 16 is standard. That's a common range for many sake styles. This doesn't prove sweet or dry, but it helps you imagine body and weight. Then check back label notes. Look for simple cues like light, clean, umami, rich, fruity, or dry. If you're unsure, go back to the clean or rich filter. That will rescue you faster than chasing a perfect number. Recap. Percent means remaining. Lower percent is cleaner direction most of the time. Use the rice hard idea to remember why polishing matters. Choose clean or rich first, then pick the label that matches. Confirm notes when you can. And remember the big message. No best sake, best for you. Your food, your mood, your budget, that's the right best. Next video, how to order sake, 3 phrases and 1 safe question. What do you say when unsure? If you want, comment 1 thing, clean or rich, and what food you're eating.
Thank you for watching Sake Visual. Subscribe for more visual Sake guide. And now, kanpai.